I'm Larry Webb, Superintendent, Lake of the Ozarks State Park. I'd like to welcome you to the park's 2023 Annual Public Information Meeting. Lake of the Ozarks State Park was established by the National Park Service in the mid-1930s and developed by the Works Progress Administration and Civilian Conservation Corps crews. Lake of the Ozarks State Park became a state park in 1946 when the National Park Service turned the property over to the state of Missouri. Today I'm talking with you from Coakley Hollow at Lake of the Ozarks State Park. Coakley Hollow is part of the 1,776-acre Coakley Hollow Fen Natural Area. This area is recognized for outstanding examples of fen, woodland, and dolomite glade natural communities in and surrounding the hollow. Coakley Hollow is designated as an outstanding state resource water for its water quality. Ozark Caverns is also located in the hollow. Park visitors have the opportunity to explore the cave during the tour season. The cave is home to 5 species of bats, 4 species of salamanders, and 16 invertebrate species, some that live exclusively in caves. Tours of the cave highlight the biologic and geologic features and processes that help create the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks State Park is 17,666 acres located in Camden and Miller counties. The park had an annual visitation of more than 1.3 million people in 2022. The park has 209 structures, 79 of which are on the National Historic Register. The park has nearly 20 miles of park-maintained roadway, 8 public drinking water systems, and 53 miles of trails, with hiking, biking, boating, and equestrian options. The park offers camping and lodging opportunities, with 22,342 camping nights and 2,186 lodging nights sold in 2022. Lake of the Ozarks State Park has 3 organized group camps focused on providing outdoor recreation opportunities to organized youth groups. The camps sleep from 44 to 200 people and are open mid-April through mid-October. The Pin Oak facility is a former group camp that has become a popular event venue. The facility has a large dining hall with a commercial kitchen, 24 rustic cabins, an amphitheater, 5 full-service cabins, and a small waterfront area. Pin Oak is host to many weddings and events throughout the year. The park has 2 marinas that offer motorized and non-motorized boat rentals, fuel, boat launches, boat slip rentals, retail, souvenir items, camping supplies, and much more. The marinas and the park's campground store are operated by our concession partners, Explore Us. The park offers day use facilities, including 2 public beaches, playgrounds, and picnic areas and shelters. Lake of the Ozarks State Park has significant natural landscapes, including the 1,776-acre Coakley Hollow Fen Natural Area, in the 1,275-acre Patterson Hollow Wild Area. Prescribed fire, exotic species control, eastern red cedar removal, and other resource stewardship activities occur throughout the park. Lake of the Ozarks State Park worked with numerous third-party event organizers over the last year. Special Olympics Missouri held its 28th annual Polar Plunge at Lake of the Ozarks State Park. The park hosted more than 100 fishing tournaments from many different organizers, mostly out of the Grand Glaze Marina location. Park staff worked with 48 volunteers from the Boy Scouts of America Great Rivers Council for their 11th annual day of service. The Scouts shoveled and raked fall material in playgrounds, spread gravel in an amphitheater, stained decks in amphitheater seating, emptied ashes from campground fire rings, and replaced decking on a dock. The park maintenance team completed several projects in addition to the routine maintenance that's required to keep the park operational. The projects included improvements to the park's wastewater collection system through replacement of more than an 1/8 mile of clay tile sewer line with PVC. Staff also conducted smoke testing on additional sewer line to identify other areas for improvement. The maintenance team replaced chlorinator pumps on 7 public drinking water systems, painted the exterior of 15 buildings in Camp Rising Sun, replaced wooden retaining walls at Grand Glaze area with concrete, and replaced wood stoves in the outpost cabins. There are currently several projects in the design phase at Lake of the Ozarks State Park. 2 of these projects include improvements to the campground following the sale of revenue bonds. The first revenue bond project will add 4 additional yurts in the campground at Lake of the Ozarks State Park. The original yurt in the park was constructed in 2005. There are currently 2. The occupancy rate for the 2 existing yurts exceed 90% on the weekends during the on-season. The additional yurts will provide more opportunity for this overnight lodging experience. The second revenue bond project will replace 29 basic sites in the campground with 25 sites that have electric, sewer, and water hookups. Construction of the yurts and campsite conversions are expected to begin in early 2024. A capital improvement project to upgrade the electric infrastructure of Camp Rising Sun is scheduled to start mid-October of 2023. Project will significantly improve the reliability of the camp's electrical system. Lake of the Ozarks State Park also has a public drinking water system and wastewater system improvement project in the design phase. Work is expected to begin on these improvements in early 2024. A topic of discussion during the 2022 annual public meeting for Lake of the Ozarks State Park was a plan for the Pinto facility to be operated by a concessionaire. Missouri State Parks is moving forward with plans to have the opportunity out for bid this fall and an award to the most competitive bidder in early 2024. Consideration is being given to include Pinto Calo in this bid opportunity to provide a waterfront location for events. Missouri State Parks has leased Lacey Fine Airport to the City of Osage Beach since 1999. The airport is located within Lake of the Ozarks State Park. Earlier this year, the city expressed interest in owning the airport in order to streamline its processes for applying for grants, operations decisions, and other improvements. Missouri State Parks has proposed that in exchange for the airport transfer, the city assume responsibility for the maintenance of some of the recently installed wastewater infrastructure in Lake of the Ozarks State Park. Missouri State Parks and the city agree that a public airport is important for the continued growth of the local community and economy and have started exploring approvals needed to make it happen. Thank you for watching and attending our virtual public meeting presentation. Please feel free to share this link with your friends and family. We welcome your feedback as this video will be posted until the end of the month. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the park office at 573-348-2694, or you can email us at lakeozarkstatepark@dnr.mo.gov. You may also use the comments section to provide feedback focused on operations at Lake of the Ozarks State Park. If you have other questions or comments, you can email moparks@dnr.mo.gov. The park contact information is also listed in the video description for your convenience. Thanks to the citizens of Missouri, our state parks and historic sites are supported by 0.5% of the park's soils and water sales tax. The sales tax allows free access to Missouri's 93 state parks and historic sites. Remember, you are always welcome in Missouri State Parks.